Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to the 20th Sunkist Fiesta Bowl, Louisville. This is the 20th edition of the Sunkist Fiesta Bowl. And now, let's go to Bob Costas. Bob?
Thank you, Charlie. Happy New Year again, everyone, and welcome back to Miami's Orange Bowl as we continue our coverage of this Championship Tuesday. Coming up, we'll be joined by Will McDonough, O.J. Simpson, and Bob Trumpy as we look ahead to tonight's Colorado-Notre Dame game. And just ahead, we'll go back to the Fiesta Bowl for the much-talked-about halftime show honoring American patriots, including Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. First, a check of the other bowl games on this New Year's Day, beginning with the Gator Bowl played in Jacksonville, Florida. The 12th-ranked Michigan Wolverines prevailed easily over the Mississippi Rebels, which came in ranked number 15. 35-3, the final score. The Big Ten co-champions win it easily. Mississippi, with its record of 9-2 coming in, its best mark since Archie Manning was their quarterback in 1971, but they go down by 32 points, 35-3. In the Hall of Fame Bowl in Tampa, Florida, Illinois, the only team to defeat Colorado this year, beat them 23-22 early in the season, loses to the Clemson Tigers by a score of 30-0. Clemson completely dominating the game, their quarterback Deshane Cameron throwing for 2 touchdowns. In the Florida Citrus Bowl, and this is big, Georgia Tech positions themselves to win the national championship if Notre Dame beats Colorado tonight. The Yellow Jackets beat Nebraska 45-21. William Bell ran for 127 yards. Sean Jones threw for nearly 300 yards and a couple of touchdowns. The Yellow Jackets, whose record is marred only by a tie earlier this year against North Carolina, finish 11-0-1, and they would have a legitimate claim to the national title if Colorado stumbles tonight against Notre Dame. We'll talk with Georgia Tech coach Bobby Ross a little bit later. The Miami Hurricanes all over the Texas Longhorns at the Cotton Bowl, 46-3. Craig Erickson throws for 272 yards and 4 touchdowns. Texas had won 9 in a row since losing to Colorado, 29-22. Miami finishes with 6 consecutive victories. They had come in ranked number 4. They finished 10-2. Texas also 10-2, began the day ranked number 3. And in the Rose Bowl, the 8th-ranked Washington Huskies have the lead over the Big Ten co-champion Iowa Hawkeyes. This one is late in the second quarter, and Don James' club is in front of Hayden Fry's team, 19-7. Coming up, we go back to the Fiesta Bowl for halftime. That's next after these messages from your local station.
Thursday, it's an all-new season of fun on the best night of television. Cosby's back.
That's the fellow I'm in love with.
And it's all new. Then it's Blossom, the new comedy where anything can happen.
Hi, Mom.
Felicia Rashad guest stars on a special Blossom premiere. And it's an all-new Cheers in the new year with
a bunch of deadbeats and freeloaders.
Yeah, you don't want people like that in here.
And the bar is welcoming new neighbors.
Cheers to Wings.
The hit comedy Wings moves to its new night, Thursday, after Cosby, Blossom, and Cheers, only on NBC.
Yeah, the meeting with Nakamura went great. The way he was talking, it sounds like a done deal if we can deliver the plans by the 30th. Oh, we've got to give him a yes or no answer before he leaves town. Look, I got to go. He said he called from the airport. It's in the bag.
Make sure you have all the phone lines you need, because it's not just a phone line, it's your bottom line. U.S. West, making the most of your time.
Thousands of fans experience the excitement and drama of this year's Fiesta Bowl. But only 120 smart car shoppers will get the buy of a lifetime on a 91 Buick Fiesta Bowl courtesy car. These new Buicks, many with less than 300 miles, have never been titled, but they can't be sold at new car prices. So you get incredible one-time only savings, and you get a Buick, ranked the most trouble-free American car line. But hurry, 120 Buicks at savings like this won't last long. See your Arizona Better Buick dealer today.
If you want to pay less for high-octane power, less for an excellent detergent package, less for superb engine performance, all in one gasoline, don't stop at Chevron, Texaco, or Unocal. Forget about Exxon or Mobil. You'll find it at Arco. Arco's powerful new Super Unleaded. On average, it's 7 cents a gallon less than other major Super Unleadeds. Arco's low-priced, high-powered Super Unleaded. There's no better gasoline at any price.
Happy holidays from Channel 12.
They're at halftime in Tempe, Arizona. In the Fiesta Bowl, the score, Louisville 25 and the Crimson Tide of Alabama 7. With the controversy surrounding the Martin Luther King holiday in Arizona, the biggest news today was the lack of any of the expected pregame protests or demonstrations outside the stadium. Only the more positive petition effort aimed at getting the proposition back on a future ballot in a different and more understandable form. Gail Gardner has been at the Fiesta Bowl all day, and we go back to her now. Gail?
All right, Bob, thank you very much. We do have a special halftime tribute coming up, and joining with me is John Junker, who's the executive director of the Fiesta Bowl. And John, I'd like to ask you, obviously the Martin Luther King situation has impacted on the entire state, and I'd like to know from your point of view in this halftime ceremonies, what pressures were brought to bear on you to deal with this in a proper sort of way?
I think most of the pressures, Gail, were really internal. We wanted to be sure that we treated this issue sensitively and made it a starting point for a 1991 that Arizonans can be proud of, so we could make a positive statement to get this state moving forward. I think we've done that today, and I think here in the stadium and across America, people will see that and agree on that.
Okay. Was there a very fine line that you had to walk here?
We wanted to make sure that we put Dr. King's contributions in perspective of a long history of American patriots who have made their contributions to American civil liberties, and we've done that today. The high emotional point of this halftime will be that, and we're very excited and very proud to have 1,500 Arizonans out there on the field doing that.
All right, it's time to take a look at that program. So we bring to you now Celebrate America.
Ladies and gentlemen, B.J. Thomas and Chuck Jackson.
With open arms reaching wide, she welcomed us inside. From different worlds, she brought us all together. With hopes and dreams, we'd have our turn, but we had much to learn. And as we grew, it wasn't all fair weather.
I know not what course others take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death.
Patrick Henry.
But through the years of sweat and tears, one truth remained the same. Red and yellow, black and white, we're proud to share her.
This nation shall have a new birth of freedom. This government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Abraham Lincoln.
Had come the time to defend her. We'll be there hand in hand. We are the children she can count on. The heartbeat of this land.
You can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
One day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. We'll be there in the morning light. We'll be there
Dana Rogers and Charles Johnson.
Celebrate America, let's celebrate. It's 90 nations. Celebrate America from sea to shining sea.
Celebrate America. Let's give three cheers for this great nation. Celebrate America, land of the free. Stand proud, America, from New York to LA. Stand proud, America. Let's have a holiday. Celebrate America. Let's celebrate this mighty nation. Celebrate America from sea to shining sea. Celebrate America. Let's give three cheers for this great nation. Celebrate America, land of the free. Come on, everybody, let's celebrate America. Come on, everybody, let's celebrate America. Let's celebrate. Come on, everybody, let's celebrate America. Come on, everybody, let's celebrate America. Celebrate America. Celebrate America.
Fiesta Bowl halftime show, Celebrate America, has been sponsored by AT&T Computer Systems and Micro-Age Computer Centers, specializing in network computing solutions for your business. Our score is Louisville 25 and Alabama 7. And Bob Costas will be back with today's scores and highlights after these messages from your local station.
Ladies and gentlemen,